So in this video, I'm going to talk about what my first loan signing experience was like. Receiving my first loan signing was nerve-wracking to say the least. Not only was it my first loan signing experience, but it came with a lot of technical difficulties up the wazoo, which drove me insane. Like my anxiety was in a frenzy. Now, just to add some context, I had been receiving text messages and emails from signing services about signing opportunities that I'd respond to, but for some reason, they just never got back to me. So up until that point, I built up an expectation for not getting the signing, but I'll still respond. I got an email around 4:30 in the afternoon from Signature Closers asking if I was available for a refi signing here in New Jersey at 6 p.m. I responded and said I was ready and I was able. And 5 minutes later, I get an email saying that I was assigned to the closing. I was ecstatic. I was so excited. Then I quickly realized that I had less than 2 hours to prepare, at which point the nerves settled in. Now, with sweaty palms and a palpitating heartbeat, I signed into my dashboard to retrieve the information and confirm the appointment with the borrower. And then I waited for the PDF of the loan documents to be emailed to me. 4:30 turned to 4:40 p.m. From 4:40 turns to 4:50 to 5 p.m., at which point I'm running out of time and I still hadn't received the loan documents. What could I have gone wrong, or what could I have done wrong? I asked myself. So after checking my junk mail and refreshing my inbox like 8 to 9 times, I finally called the contracting company and they said that they sent the loan documents, but how could that be? I didn't see it anywhere. Finally, after some troubleshooting, they resent the loan docs to my Outlook email address. And then I realized that because my email address was linked between my WordPress website and my Gmail account, it took 5 times more time for the email to be displayed in my inbox as it would have if I had just used a regular Gmail or Outlook email address. Now, this is something I've since changed shortly thereafter to prevent any more delays with receiving of loan documents and so on. Now, before long, I ran into another snag, this time with the printer. The loan package contained over 170 pages of loan documents that I printed backward. The first page was in the back and the last page was in the front. Now I'm in a state of panic. I was completely oblivious to the fact that I needed to check the box in Adobe Acrobat Reader that says reverse page. So this ensures that the first page is at the top and vice versa. I suspect that PC users don't have this problem, but Mac users certainly do. Anyways, I spent another 15 minutes trying to reorganize the loan stack until it hit me. What does it matter? I still have to print a copy set for the borrower anyway. So I'm running out of time and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to give this to the borrower for their personal records and I'll just print the second stack, which I needed to print anyways. And then this is the loan package that I would sign with the borrower and have shipped to the title company. Now I'm at the signing table. I'm very nervous and I tried my best to hide my nerves. My first signing turned out to be a young couple who had children, dogs running around in the background. You know, I remember doing my best to get expectations, to set expectations before the signing took place. I didn't have a streamlined script. I pretty much just winged it. I said something along the lines like, okay, Mr. John Smith, Mr. Jane Smith, I'll be your notary signing agent. I'll set the notary docs on a separate stack as we go through the loan package. And then when it's all signed, I'll notarize those docs at the end. And then I just kind of did it like that. The signing in general went well. I instructed the borrowers on where they needed to sign and date. I provided a general description of the paperwork and so on. You know, I just did my best. But then I ran into another snag, this time with the Patriot Act. I remember thinking to myself, what do I need to write on the line where it says title? Now, I'm sure there's tons of people who have different opinions on this, but my training mentioned that the Patriot Act is the only form where you act as a signing agent and not as a notary public. So we're going through the paperwork and then we run into another snag, this time with the quitclaim deed. Now I'm looking at the quitclaim deed and I'm asking, why would this be in the loan package when it doesn't appear that they were renouncing their ownership? So the borrowers were also puzzled about the presence of it too. But I remembered my training again. We are notary signing agents. We are not attorneys. Therefore, we are not authorized to provide legal advice to the signers. So what do you guys think I did in that instance? That's right. I called the contracting company. That's what I learned and that's what I did. I got on the phone with a paralegal who came on the line and explained the specifics. Ultimately, he helped us to resolve the issue. Turns out that the husband was adding his wife to the deed, and that's why it was present. By the time I completed the signing, it was 8:30 in the night, and FedEx shipping centers were closed at that point. So I emailed a contracting company explaining the situation, and I shipped the loan package the first thing the following morning. So that was kind of my experience. It's a part of the learning lessons. Although my first signing was like nerve-wracking, it came with an avalanche of signing lessons, from email setup to printing to loan packaging to loan specifics, etc. Anyways, I hope you found this video valuable. And if you do like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already on the channel. And let me know what you guys think. What's the biggest lesson from your first loan signing experience? Thanks very much for watching, you guys. And until next time.